Hey guys, Matt here with Savvy Lands again. Hey, I've got another property in West Texas in Hudspeth County. This property is plus or minus 10 acres and it's pretty close to Sierra Blanca, Texas. I'm going to take you on over to Google Earth and show you where it's at. So here we've got the good old US of A again. If we fly down to West Texas, fly right into the property. So as we come up on it, it'll be yellow right in the middle of your screen. As we get closer, you'll start to see some of the cities pop up. Fort Hancock is about straight to the west. You got Sierra Blanca over here to the east. Here's some photos just off the highway of the land as we zoom in here. Awesome mountains around. Sunset. A little closer to the property, you've got some as well. Those are pretty cool. Big old mountains. Those are the Quitman Mountains. They're pretty close. Mountain range. Here's a photo of panoramic view of the sky. Alrighty, we're going to fly you down now. So as you see, you got a mountain range here to the east of the property, and the property is actually in the foothills of the mountain range. It's pretty cool. It also is right next to what appears to be a seasonal river. So if you look at this more white line on the screen, you can see that. I'm going to fly you down to the property here. The highway, a route, one of the possible routes to the highway, there's a few of them, is about 9 miles. So it's highlighted there in red. And then I'm going to keep flying you into the property. So here's the property. As you can tell, it's got this, there's a mountain right here, big hill, and it's got a little ridge right to the southeast of it. And this property actually encompasses the tail end of this ridge, which is pretty neat. So you've got some flat spots up on top of the ridge, and you've also got a little ridge drop off, some trees, bushes, shrubs, you name it, you've got it on this property. It gives you a little bit of everything. Um, here is, or here are the corners of the property, approximate corners. Fly down a little bit more so you can see. Turn on the outline again, and then I'll go ahead and look up at the mountain range. So there's the mountain range, pretty neat, huh? Got those mountains real close. So there you go. So here's the property and the mountains. So mountains all around. So this is looking to the northeast. Turn to the east a little more. Here's back towards the highway. Getting to the south. The yellow line you see down there is the Texas and New Mexico border. Or sorry, not New Mexico, Mexico border. Turning to the west, you got some more mountains in the distance. And turning back towards the property. So pretty neat property in a neat area. You've got this, here's the seasonal river. You can tell it, there's water flows through here. Getting back straight, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the property outline back on and fly you out. So there's also a railroad track that runs through this area through Findlay, just north of the property. Here's the railroad track. As I pull up some photos of the property, here are the approximate corners, approximate outline, higher view of the outline. You can see the mountains over to the northeast. So this is a general look of the land that's in Hudspeth County. These photos weren't taken on the property itself, but they were taken in the same county, so they give you a representative idea of what the land looks like. Mountain range. These aren't the mountains you'll see, but again, you do have the Quitman Mountain Range very close. Here is the exit that takes you to the road to get to the property. So if we go back to Google Earth and turn on the route to the property, this exit right at this intersection is what you can see here. Another view of the highway. Here are the Quitman Mountains in the distance. Closer view of the exit to get to the property. As you can see, there are power lines here. So power lines are in the area at least. Here's a map of the area, and the little X right at the end of the red arrow shows where the property is located. Sierra Blanca is off to the east, Fort Hancock up to the northwest. Here's a screenshot of the mountains to the east of the property. And here's a kind of a plat plan, if you will, of the property. It's approximately 660 by 660 feet square. And the yellow square that you saw on Google Earth is approximately that as well. The property is a couple miles into the distance here, so it's into these mountain ranges. Here's the route to the highway. Here's the view looking east. This is the ridge line that I told you about on near the property and on the property. The property encompasses the very tail end of this ridge line. Alrighty, we got back to the beginning. So as I pull up the next website for you, I want to show you distance to a gas station. So the property itself is about 9 miles along the red line that I showed you right here. It's about 9 miles to the highway. And then the closest gas station is just 2.6 miles from there, and it's the Traveling Tiger Center Texas truck stop. If we fly down and look at it, you can see it from the road here. Oh, I didn't like that. Try this view. So here it is. You got Goodyear. You've got some food and stuff in here, so you can get all your basic supplies there. As for restaurants in the area, you've got quite a few that are pretty close. You've got Mig's Burgers. If you look on Yelp, you can find Mig's Burgers here and look at all the photos. Got great reviews. Looks pretty tasty if you want a good burger and some fries. Then you've got, this is in Sierra Blanca. You've got Scratch Made Cafe, which is also in Sierra Blanca. Looks like they got a good breakfast. Also good reviews. Then you've got Angie's Restaurant, which is in Fort Hancock, which also has great reviews. So here's some photos of Angie's Restaurant. Little hole in the wall. It's where the locals like to go. If you guys would like to check us out on social media, we'd love for you to follow us, like us, and interact with us on social media. You can check us out on Facebook at www.facebook.com/SavvyLandsUSA. Here's our Facebook page. If you want to check us out on Instagram, you can go to Instagram. Our account is at SavvyLandsUSA. We post a lot of our properties here and give you updates all the time. And on Twitter is also at SavvyLandsUSA. The most interactive we get is on Facebook. We try and post all of our properties right when we get them, right when we create these ads up on our Facebook page. So if you like us and follow us, you'll be updated immediately with any of our new properties. If you want to check out the property listing itself, you can head over to our website, www.savvylands.com, and go to listings and then for sale. And this is where you can see all of our currently available properties. And this property is titled Get Away From It All. Here it is. You can see all the photos that we showed you earlier. Here's some info about the property, a little property write-up, what it provides, distances: El Paso 75 miles, Fort Hancock 20 miles, Sierra Blanca 40 miles, Van Horn, Texas 70 miles, and Fort Stockton's 190 miles. All the nearby restaurants and gas stations and shops that we showed you on Yelp and Google Maps there. School district would be Fort Hancock ISD. Again, it's about 10 acres. You've got your legal description and all your relevant property info. If you GPS coordinates, you can copy and paste this into Google Maps, hit enter, and it'll fly you straight to the approximate location of the property, so you can find it pretty easily. General elevation of the property is about 3,800, 3,900 feet. Property taxes super low, guys. Less than $50 a year. This was in 2017 for 2017 prop. property taxes. And now the good stuff. The price of this property. Currently, we're asking a cash price of $2,999. That is our discounted cash price. It's a really good deal for this area. Then we have a wholesale financing price as well. We price it at, if you want financing, we'll provide owner financing with no credit checks at all. And we're happy to do that. And that price would be $5,500, and our wholesale financing terms are just $299 down and less than $125 a month for 48 months. So for under $125 a month, you can own this property and enjoy it for all it's worth. Again, guys, this is Matt over at Savvy Lands, SAVVYLANDS.com. Check us out, and hope to hear from you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.